Hello, everybody. Hello. Look, everything's working today so far. Hopefully, kind of. Hi. Except whatever that thing is. I don't know what that over there is. That thing. I have a moving thing. Everything's working. Ignore the spinning gear thing over there. It doesn't exist. Hello! Let's see here. Make sure I refresh that. Get everything going. Filter. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to push. Hold on. Nothing's broken. I'm breaking things now. There we go. Perfect for now. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Almost missed it. I'm alive! Self-sabotage? Yes. The best kind of sabotage. Sabotage! Oh! Alright, let's see here. Bloop. 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 Just kind of moving stuff around here. Let's see. Ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Healers. Boom. That doesn't really count. Seems like that doesn't work. Throw more things. You know, that was broken yesterday, too. 1 second. It should be on. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Throw more things. Channel points. So that's the weird part, is I don't know how to fix that exactly. Safe for now. Problem is, I don't want to be safe. I want you guys to be able to bully me. That's fun stuff. At least that works, I suppose. Yeah, some of them are working and some of them are not. Trigger options, whitelist delay, throw more things. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me try this. I'm actually gonna shut down Tits and then reopen it. Now, see, I've been looking into how to be a good streamer, and apparently the best streamers are bullied by their chat. It's not that I want to be. It's just I know that's how I become a good streamer. Now let me launch these tits. Yep. Should be launching. Should be launching. Ah! Maybe. Open the task manager. See, this is what I get for thinking everything was working. You gotta throw me a curveball. Come on. For some reason it doesn't want to launch now. Oh. There it goes. Okay, the overlay is there. Question is it gonna work? Ah! I've done this to myself, and he did. Ah! Ah! It works. Ah! Ah! Ow! Ah! Okay, we have concluded that it works. Conclusion works. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. My chat mabob doesn't want to work today, though. A lot of things are broken, but everything that needs to be working is working. So, we're gonna call that good for now. I'm gonna go to my little other live screen here. I'm gonna shrink a little bit. You guys can kind of see what I got going on here. I did rename some of my tabs, but they don't really work out too well. Yesterday we were kind of trying out other stuff. So my mains for the expansion. So basically this camp is going to be my mains that I use throughout the expansion. What is the spinny gear at the bottom of you? Why do you keep showing up? Who are you? Get out of here! It's gone now. Probably a virus. It's fine. It's fine. It's a friendly virus. Kind of like Casper. Only not. I don't know. Okay, so let me explain what's going on. So, kind of explained it yesterday. These four are going to be the mains throughout my expansion. I want to have at least one DPS, one healer, and one tank. Obviously, there's 4 slots, so we'll double up with somebody. We haven't quite decided who we wanted as our tank, though. I'm still kind of willing to switch one of these two. I kind of want to keep the paladin as my main, like, go through the game one. My mage is also a main that I've had for years, but I think I might be willing to swap it out as well. But yesterday we kind of looked at the Death Knight. We looked at the Demon Hunter. Though I think we decided Demon Hunter was kind of cooler as a DPS. Druid as a bear. Warrior as a protection. I don't know why he doesn't have a shield on. And Panda Fu, who we got to level 80 as a Brewmaster Monk. And I think that's all the... Yeah, that's all the tanks that I have. So we didn't really decide on which one we enjoyed the most. Partial Warrior, Monk, or Death Knight. Throw up a vote. Ooh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's see. Start a prediction? No, not a prediction. How do I... A poll! New poll! What should I main tank for the midnight expansion? Let's see. Brewmaster Monk. Blood Death Knight. Bear, or I guess Druid, and Protection Warrior. And then additional votes you'll be able to do for 200 points. I'm not going to throw Demon Hunter up there because I think we kind of decided that Demon Hunter was kind of funner as a DPS. So we'll go ahead and go boop. Y'all can vote on what you want. Double vote, triple vote, quadruple vote if you really want to. You got the points, freaking use them. Or don't. Don't let me tell you what to do. Live your own life. And just so you see what you're voting for here, I'll show you all 4 tanks in one screen. In the same order. So we got Brewmaster Monk, Blood Death Knight, Guardian Druid, and Warrior. So these 4 are what you're voting on. Don't everybody all vote at once. Was kind of having fun on the Monk yesterday. Though granted, I don't tank a lot, so I could have just been having fun leveling, and tanking is a whole different experience. Like this made by Akira Toriyama, and I just got to see the Demon King, and yep, that's the Demon King Dabura from Dragon Ball Z. It's 100% his art style. Did you start Dragon Quest? What is this music? Is this Warcraft? It is Warcraft. What is this music? What is this starting screen music? This is not Warcraft. I mean, it is, obviously. I muted it. Oh, we got Brewmaster and Blood Death Knight in the lead. Hell yeah. Sawdurf, Just in time to vote on the poll if you haven't already. Oh, Brewmaster getting up there. And just remember, it is open to multiple voting. 200 channel points, so you can vote again. Though I would hope that you do it to push one thing and not try to 50-50 stuff out. Because if we get 50-50 stuff, I'm just going to choose. Oh! Wait a minute. I think someone might want Brewmaster to win. Well, Obakabi then. Now we're gonna have a channel point war at this point. I see how it is. Yeah. Oh, looks like we got Protection Warrior winning out. Look at that. Well, to be fair, out of all the tanks in the game, it's quite literally the only one I've just never played. So, my thought is we don't have a Brewmaster monk. True. But a vote's a vote. Now, here's the other thing. Is so let's do this. So Roberth is my paladin. He's gonna be my main. Alan is gonna be my healer. Gurnison's gonna be my tank. We have a fourth slot, which I have my mage there because she's just kind of been my secondary main for years and years. Now here's the question. Because I personally feel like I want to do something different. I am actually going to do another vote. This is going to be... We're going to do 2 votes, but the first vote is going to be important. So question. What should the 4th slot be? DPS, healer, tank. So basically, whatever wins here is going to be the 4th slot, and I'm going to double up this expansion. Am I going to double DPS, double heal, double tank? For instance, is free today. Now it's going to be too late for EDF. Shit. You didn't even notice. Instead of Magey Mage. Okay, before I vote on this, what role are you least comfortable in? Tank. Tank is the one I'm least comfortable in. When it comes to heals and DPS, I'm kind of 6s on that one. So it's just like, I can do both. Tank is the one I'm least, likely to do. I've done it And especially with Gurnison, warrior tanking is foreign to me. So this will be a whole new experience. You know what, let's do this while we're just waiting. Just move Allegation down here. So there's an empty 4th slot. Are we gonna double tank it up this season? That'll be interesting for me. Now, granted, Paladins can be DPS, healing, and tank, but I'm trying to just solely pick one specialization this go around. So my Paladin is going to be DPS, he's going to be Retribution, and I'm going to not change that. Same thing with Owlin, it's going to be Holy or Discipline, so healer no matter what, can't touch Shadow. Gurnison is going to be Protection, can't touch Fury or Arms. Okay, so you can diversify your tanking and really get more familiar with it. Yeah, we can do that. And it looks like, unless voting goes a different way, it might be what we're doing. Ha 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 ha. See, and I think this will be fun because voting on it means that I have to actually try and play like different things than I normally would, and because I'm going to be doing it for part of stream, you know, you guys will be able to see the progress that I make with these characters. I think it'll be fun. And if we really wanted to, because basically my thought process was I'm just going to use my Paladin to get through all the story, get to end game, and then unlock adventure mode or whatever they're going to do this expansion, and then play the rest of them. Or, if we really wanted to, we could do a third vote after everything's done, and we can decide which one I decide to do the main expansion with, you know? Maybe I tank all the way through. So you play tank, DPS, and Fellowship while I play Iona. Hey, maybe it'll help. Maybe. I'm excited to see you doing more tanking stuff and have 2 tanks to choose from versus just perfecting the one. It'll be nice to have in case one gets too mundane in one way or another. Won't die on my watch. Yeah. Well, and like I said, it'll be different, especially with Gurnison, because warrior tanking, I've never, like, quite literally never touched. Like, I have a specialization set up, but I've never used it. I have never put a shield on Gurnison, save for this last week when I was just, like, testing stuff. Like, half the dungeon making my back hurt trying to keep him alive. Heck yeah. Alright, it looks like Tank's gonna win. Unless somebody pulls some points out of their butt, throws it all at, like, another one. So, that means... ta-da, Tank! So that means a new poll. What should the... Now here's a question. Do we want to do another vote, or should I just put Panda Fu up there since Panda Fu is technically second place? New vote? Okay. New poll. What should my second Tank B. Brewmaster. Guardian. Blood. Start. Brewmaster Monk, Guardian Druid, Blued Death Knight. Guardian is a druid, basically bear form. Shredding things, bleeding them, and making your fur into iron and bark and thorns and stuff. Blued Death Knight, it's all about bones and blood and whatnot. Brewmaster is about staggering damage and drunken fist fighting. Yes, I'm embracing it. I typed blued. Or blod, whatever. I just see it wobbling back and forth. Whoop, 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 whoop. Fight! 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 At this point, it's gonna be who has more points. That was rude. Let's stay out of that. Man. Just in case you want to see them again. Other than my elf over here, these are the Brewmaster, Blood, and y'all are being mean! Mean! Ow! Why? And now they're in the correct order. Brewmaster, Druid, Blued. I have a feeling I know who's fighting right now. I didn't think it would be this much of a fight. That was just a fight of who can click faster. Oh my god! How many points do you guys have? I set it at 200 per extra vote. The numbers just keep going up. I just imagine you guys are in Discord actually fighting, be like, you better stop. No, you stop. No, you stop. Why the sudden support for a Blood Death Knight? Freaking Panda Fu won the last one. Holy crap. Put 1 point in Guardian. It's because Doom wasn't here? Apparently, holy cow. Friggin' Doom. 84,000 points to make sure Blood Death Knight won. Look, this is what you voted for. Right here. See this guy with the candle on his head? That's what you voted for. God damn. Well, alright. That's that one. Vote's a vote. Guess I'll have to learn Brewmaster Monk. True. And we'll kind of see how stuff works, too. Like, I want this to be as set in stone as possible, but at the same time, if things just don't work out, I'll just name that one Alts and put Alagisha up here. Like, I may swap one of these out for Panda Fu or the Druid, just depending on how things work and if things are, like, doing well or not, but we will keep this here. The Naked Kultiran Rogue? I never had a Naked Kultiran Rogue. I had a Naked Kultiran Warrior. There's a shovel one. Yeah, I had the Warrior. And technically, he's not gone either. That's Gurnison. I had actually used the race change on him to turn him into Gurnison for our guild thing. So technically, he's still here in spirit. Alright, I think it's only proper, and I only did this to Uraverth, because I just never played him, so I just thought it would be funny to make him mostly naked. Let's give him some proper armor for a Blood Death Knight, yeah? Let's see here. Put all my stuff over here. My taunt. That over here. That over here. There's this. Don't need that. Alrighty. Alright, blood specialization. Let's see, what sets do I have? Pretty interesting ones. We'll find one that looks like a Blood Death Knight, yeah? Perfect. He's got a bra for them big old boobies of his. Why does he have one shoulder? That's weird. The one to the left was interesting. The Firebird one. Interesting. Yeah. It's not bad, not bad. Maldraxxus. I do like that one, but I usually like using that one for Unholy. I mean, it could still fit, but... I mean, this one I would say is more of a Blood Death Knight. Let's see, what else do we have? Got a couple of pretty cool armor sets. I literally have just not really gone through armor sets on this guy at all. That one's not bad. All these grayed out ones I don't have. Could just go full Kul Tiran heritage armor. Just for funsies. What do y'all think? Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of red. That's probably going to be the closest one to a blood theme. Yeah. Let's see. Weapon. Let's do a sword. Find a decent sword that kind of fits the motif. Kind of cute. Gargoyles often puke blood. Yeah, punch anything hard enough, it'll puke blood. It's a pretty good one. Also a pretty good one. Kind of wish I had this one, but in with a red glow. That one would be pretty cool. This Apocalypse one? Because they're both Apocalypse. That's just the upgraded version. Yeah. It has some runes. Some old classics. Cataclysm's Edge. Ascandi. We do use rune blades, it is true. Use the old classic Death Knight rune blade. God, they have this one in red. That would be pretty cool. But I think I might stick with this one. I think that works. Alright, we'll make that. I don't have enough money! Hold on. I have to get into my... Hold on, this naked guy needs to go. Hold on. Ghastly Charger, Wraithbound Charger. What I have... Let's do Obsidian, just for now. Or not Obsidian, Invincible. Invincible works. I am poor. I gotta go to the bank.
I have an extended supply of goods
withdraw. Let's just do like 1,000. Not 10,000, just 1,000. Accept.
My thanks for your patronage.
Get back on this thing.
I have just the thing.
Gotta find the stuff again. Boom. And... oh, that's maces. I need swords. Nope. That's... there it is. Save. There's my blood boy right there.
Beware of Yeti.
There, he's got some clothes on. Now, do I still have... I do have rune forging. So I actually need... let's head to Ebonhold and forge us a nice little rune for our weapon. Matter of fact, I should probably go check what I should do. I have not played. I would say Blood is up there with the Protection Warrior. I think you guys chose the two tanks I could not have less knowledge for. Let's. Gotta get learning. True. Dancing Rune weapon. I don't want that. Some talent builds. Deathbringer. Oh, well, I had blood, so I did already do that, so that's fine. Okay. So I want stats, consumables. Okay, so it does recommend certain runes. Dress as Santa. What is this game? What isn't that game? The hell? Why is that thing so huge? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm here for one thing. The Rune Forge. Alright, so it recommends Deathbringer, Rune of the Fallen Crusader. Engrave your weapon with a rune that has a chance to heal you for 4% of your maximum health and increase total strength by 18% for 5 seconds. It also recommends Sanguination for single target. Cause your death strike to deal increased damage based on the target's missing health. When you fall below 35% health, you heal for 58% of your maximum health over 8 seconds. So slowly. Well, I did. It's set for 5 minutes. So. Let's see. I think the Rune of the Fallen Crusader. Blop. Okay. 86k points. God dang, dude. This guy's literally AFK surviving something doing 2,000% extra damage to him. That's weird. Alright. Old man demon dressed as Santa stealing water and food. You're playing as the Grinch? Does the Death Gate take me back?
I can't use that.
Okay, it doesn't take me back. Why is my map small again? Why does my map keep freaking shrinking? Okay, let's go to Dornogal real fast. The internet's good so far. Can't complain. The Grinch is 3 feet tall. Okay, let me look up kind of a rotation thing here. Ah! Yeah, the internet's working! I said the internet's working! God! Ah! You know what? I'm gonna hide over here. Mostly because I realize I'm playing friggin' Warcraft. I should be hiding the chat. And all my other information's over there anyway. Alright, it won't save me, but it makes me feel better. Alright, so let's see here. I never said I was safe. You don't need to test it. May reward from bonus armor and runic power costs from Bone Shield and Hemostasis to amplify your self-healing. Core of your rotation, you need to go out of your way. And either keep cooldowns and all defense cooldowns, the bread and butter of the spec. The rest of the spec revolves around spending runes to convert them into runic power as efficiently as possible. More runic power means more death streaks. Okay. Okay. So we are a Deathbringer. We are not running Consumption. Echoing Fury? I do have Echoing Fury. Ow! Arc deals 5% increased damage. Casting Dancing Reaper grants 1 stack of Exterminate with 100% first scythe and 100% second scythe effectiveness. Interesting. Reaper's Onslaught. Let's see. Gorfine's Grasp. Let's see. I'm gonna put this. What? Why? That there. Put that there. Get rid of that because I think that's a thing. So we got Death Grip and Gorfine's Grasp. Then Reaper's Onslaught. Okay, so I didn't take that one. Okay. So, Stronger says, put on a fully empowering Consumption. If you play it and play mismanaging Death Decay is stricter. Death Strike if you need healing or above 75% root power. Bone Shield, the Bone Shield is about Expire and Marrow Rend. Death Decay and Standard if you're not really thinking about it, buff it provides. Hold on, what does Death and Decay do? So while Crimson Scourge is active, your next Death and Decay heals you for 140 health per Bone Shield charge. Your Blood Plague Death and Decay deal 50% more damage. Your Blood Plague each is 50% more health. Interesting. This events, Death and Decay and 1 additional charge. Where's the throw? Where it's always been. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm not running Consumption. So I kind of want to put this up here. That can stay there. Reaper's Mark can go here. Death group. Wait. A blood plague on your target. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Probably not going to be able to survive too well, but... Okay. It's not too bad survivability. This thing's gonna start hitting pretty hard. Oof, ow. So I almost feel like I kind of thrive around 30%. And then healers kind of keep me above that, it seems. Oh, am I dying? Ah! What's this? Effects of blood draw? I don't know what blood draw is. When you fall below 30% health, you drain 686 health from nearby enemies, and the damage you take is reduced by 10%, and your death strike cost is reduced by 10 for 8 seconds, can only occur every 2 minutes. Interesting. Okay. There's a chance to make your next one play empowered, dealing with increased damage and echoing after 3 seconds. Increased damage from you and death strike increases the damage of your blood plague. Interesting. Okay.
I need to target something first.
Apparently I can stack a blood plague up to 50 times here. To Van Dyke. I don't think overlapping them like that actually does anything. Okay, so 12 bones is the most I can have for my golden shield. It looks like. Interesting. Lots and lots of buttons to push. Yeah, I was thinking about doing I can jump into a heroic or something. But before I do that, I got an ad going, so I'm gonna go grab a drink real fast while I'm thinking about it. And then we will jump into a dungeon and see how we do. So quick BRB, grabbing a drink. I'm not gonna put the BRB up though, because the ad's almost over. Ooh, man. Alright, got some caffeine. Oh my gosh. Product called Sexy Hair. They must see how sexy my hair is. Hydrate. And I got a cup of water, so don't you worry. Delicious. Alright, let's jump into a dungeon and see how we do. That's not the button I wanted to push. Actually, let's sell a bunch of our inventory real fast.
I have many, many wares.
Because a lot of this is old news. We don't need it.
Good fortune to our friends.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. 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 All these quest items that are meaningless to me. I need the freaking Heart of Azeroth. I'm gonna go put that in my bank. Then we're gonna queue for a dungeon. See how well we do.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Beep.
My directive has been...
Alright. Just War Within Dungeon. Tank Queue. Let's see. Invincible's kind of small. Invincible's just gonna have to do. Tank queues do be instant. Had to get this one, huh?
Ah, you've arrived. Our friend awaits you in the
I'm out of
hall.
range.
Guess I should put those down. Ah, Dwarfing Grass. Okay, I remember now. Whoops.
I must get closer.
I must get closer. Okay. Not too bad.
Our queen offers a most wonderful
Too far away.
gift. We will become greater than we are.
I'm out of range.
Might have pulled too much.
I must get closer.
Not gonna lie, I don't fully remember
I require a target.
where. This way.
Too far away.
Invaders, fear not, citizens. We will throw them on Surren's farm.
Okay, get over here.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Okay. Now, keep heading this way.
Do you not know who I am? Whose voice you challenge?
I feel like a lot of my stuff is just constantly on cooldown. just don't know the full exact rotation, you know. I'm stunned.
Need to target something first.
Ooh, get out of that. That gets big. That's gonna start throwing. It doesn't feel like damage is a big problem.
Buffoon. Not even worthy of the
They
fifth
keep it
strand.
up on damage too.
Ansurek has eyes everywhere. You'll need to blind them to meet the Vizier.
I can't attack that.
Alright. Now you gotta sniff them out. Sniff, sniff.
I must get closer. Too far away. I don't have a target.
By the
Okay.
one of Ansurek's spies has fallen.
Let's head this way. Oh, they all went that way, apparently.
Where were you assigned?
I'm out of range.
I just gotta make sure to keep my death decay down.
Another spy has fallen. This cannot be.
This cannot be. it's just always the same ones.
Require a
If this
target.
distressing trip continues, we will run out of spies.
Alright. I always hated this dungeon. Like, I don't mind a gimmicky dungeon, but this one's just...
Where were you assigned?
Much better.
Yeah, that's sit back a
Come,
little bit.
I will help you as
Started sitting forward.
Too far away. I must get closer.
Your target is the Grand Splicer, Izo. Her
Grand
drive for
Splicer.
innovation meshed well with Ansarek's thirst for ascension. Stay close and be quiet. The Transformatory was once the home of our sacred evolution. Izo has made a mockery of our traditions. At the Queen's
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Dear Nizrek, a traitor. Our queen will be so disappointed.
First, your little pets will die. Then we'll make you stink.
I don't remember that being a mechanic. Fighting a giant? What is that?
Your blood will break.
That's me.
Blizzard surges.
darkness consumes.
Huzzah! I got gold. You know, I'm consistently second on the DPS. That's not bad.
Our strands are strong. None will pass.
I need to target something first.
Get my bone shield up.
Overcrawlers. I've enough of you in my collection. Be gone.
I require a target.
You're interesting.
I'm out of range. I must get closer.
Oh, there you breed successive injuries.
I'm out of range.
Wouldn't you agree? Let's see which of the two you are.
It's exploding. Whee! Man.
to perfection can be messy, but worthwhile in the end.
I don't have a target.
Nice.
So persistent. For you, a reward.
Maybe.
Witness the unparalleled wonder of transformation.
I almost spilled my drink. Magic shells red. Yeah, they kind of are. But they're kind of a Warcraft statement.
Enough. You've earned a place in my collection.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
To
Thank you,
target
thank you.
something first.
Witness the glory of our ascension. Consider the variables.
Whee!
Can I make?
I keep getting punted, and I don't appreciate it.
What can I make? Is required.
And they evolved from me into the old gods who, from what I understand, are made of Void Lord. I don't remember their full thing. I think they were just minions of the old gods.
Consider
I don't think they had anything really to do with the Void for a long while.
how will What can I make? I'll break you beneath me. Survival of the fittest. Consider the variables. How will
Huzzah! GG, everybody. GG.
Onslaught will be absolutely furious when she learns of
Not
Isaac's
too bad,
demise.
not too bad.
I cannot wait to witness it.
Play the instant screw. Goodness gracious. Well, I can definitely do a normal. Excuse me. And those are a good guy one that hates the others or something. And this whole war thing with the Nubians are her manipulating them into an unwinnable fight. Not that it matters to create a more violence to empower the Void Heart thing. Yeah, it's a mess. Xal'atath as a whole is a villain that we're told she's just like the Jailer. We're told why she's the big bad, and she's been manipulating things for eons and eons. But, you know, storytelling-wise, she's literally nothing. Alright, so that is the Death Knight. I want to give Gurnison a good try. Back in Legion. Well, the difference is she was just, like... That's the thing. In Legion, she was a dagger. Like, it was an interesting idea to be like, she's an old void thing inside of the dagger or whatever. I can guarantee you they did not have her story like this fleshed out, this far ahead. Like, it just wasn't a thing. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that. Like, if this was old Blizzard, like, maybe I could have, they could have planned that out. But no. They were just like, well, like, they were just sitting in the boardroom one day. Well, what was that dagger thing, you know, Xal'atath? What if we did something with that? Something with Rathian, and it's, No, I understand. I did all the quests and stuff, too. It doesn't mean they thought it through. Like, it makes just as much sense. I just realized I have two two-handed axes on my back and my axe and shield. That's weird. Whatever, I won't question it, I guess. Yeah, just like, to be honest, exactly like the Jailer, she was an afterthought. Like, there's a reason why all of her story up to this point is, I was actually there since the beginning. I've seen what mortals do since eons past. I've been there the whole time. Because that's all they can do for villains now. They did the exact same thing with the Jailer. They actually attempted to ruin the good story of Wrath of the Lich King with the Jailer. And they did it because, like, she's been part of every expansion since Legion. Well, I guess not that expansion. I forget it exists. Yeah, it's... They don't know how to write a villain into Warcraft anymore, because the villains that they did write into Warcraft many years ago that had story, that had lore, that had all that, they decided to kill off for little to no reason. And so they have to make up new villains and pretend like they're important, you know? Should probably have this over here, so I always have my shield wall up. The other thing I need my cooldown manager so I can see everything. There we go. What am I missing? Call it Shadowbringer, but that's the wrong game. I mean, they did come out at about the same time, if I remember correctly. It said he serves a new master. That wasn't the Legion. Well, he served the Lich King. So Arthas, as a Death Knight, served the Lich King. That's who he was going after in Icecrown. And then when he got the Icecrown, the Lich King wanted to take over Arthas' body, but it kind of backfired. That's what Warcraft 3 was about. Because the time between Warcraft 3 and Wrath of the Lich King was basically Arthas fighting for dominance and taking over Ner'zhul and becoming the Lich King. That was the higher power. Because originally, the Lich King was kind of created by the Legion to be a force on Azeroth via Gul'dan. Because Gul'dan basically tore out Ner'zhul's soul. I could be getting this wrong, it's been a minute, but he basically tore out Ner'zhul's soul, tortured him, and he basically locked him in the armor. And then Nathrezim actually used the armor to create the Scourge and all that, and Icecrown, and yeah, there's a whole thing with that. Alright, spell reflection, shield block. Critical blocks, use shield slam damage to 30% when active. Fine. So my shield block does show up. So as long as I can keep my shield block up, I think that's kind of important. I feel like I almost don't want to use an execute. Up to 50% of damage to me. So I want to keep ignore cleanup and Azeroth to the Legion. Well, we'll see what happens because we got one more expansion after midnight that was announced, the Last Titan. And who knows what that means, because, like, does that mean all the other Titans that Illidan was with die somehow and Azeroth is the last Titan? Or are they implying that Azeroth is going to be the last Titan born? And if Azeroth is actually born, does that mean the world dies and everyone on Azeroth dies? Like, all sorts of stuff that we don't know. Okay, let me look up a quick rotation thing for protection warriors to kind of see if I understand what they're doing. Last Titan born. Any questions though? Yeah. I haven't looked too much into it because people speculating about Warcraft nowadays, like, I know I'm pretty negative about it, but like people speculating on Warcraft now are just people going, this is why Warcraft is dead. It's 100% dead now because the story's going this way. And like, I know I'm negative on Warcraft, but people have been saying Warcraft's been dead since Burning Crusade, so let's see where that's gotten them. Maybe it's the expansion they do kill WoW and start Warcraft A Realm Reborn. Dude, I've been hoping they do a Realm Reborn type thing with Warcraft since Cataclysm. They've needed it, but they refuse to believe it. Should always be used as ready to generate the most mana rage possible. Through proc Thunderclap. Energy Revenge and auto attacks Devastator, counts for Sacred Slam. Large maximum rage, do not fill it to 100, dump it to 0, fill it to 100 again. Okay. Pretty sure I have booming voice. Dude, demoralizing shot also generates 20 rage and increases damage you deal affected targets by 10%. Demoralizing? That's that. There's a shaman. Avatar, shield block, demoralizing shot, shield charge, ignore pain, shield slam, thunderclap, thunderblast, revenge, to fish for slow resets, execute versus 3 or fewer targets. Interesting. So basically I'm fishing for Shield Slam, which generates my rage the most, which then I spend on a Shield Blocker and more pain. Okay. He's going crazy on Paladin over there. Definitely a different rotation than this one. Just don't like that spell reflection is on an 18-second cooldown. It's kind of like only defense against spells. Depending on how Warrior feels, I think the Warrior might be the one I swap out for Panda Food. But worst comes to worst, let's go do a dungeon, see how it works. I'm gonna do it normal. I don't want to do a heroic just in case. Just in case I goof it. actually, before that pops, I'm actually gonna leave queue. I actually need to use the restroom real fast, so I'm gonna get my ad coming out a little early so I can go use the restroom. Ad break, and then we go in and try Warrior Tank. I might try Brewmaster Tank in a dungeon after this one just to see how it feels. Because I know it's good to learn a new tank, but I don't know. I just don't like not having a lot of spell, reduction. So we'll see. But quick BRB, quick BRB. Okay. I have returned. Nobody panic. Or everyone panic. I can't tell you what to do. Ah. Okay. Delicious. Are we ready? Get this tank cube going here. Normal? Yes, because I don't feel comfortable doing a heroic at the moment. I have heroic level gear from doing Fury in Arms, not tanking. Oh, sweet. Saw, dudes. Shut. Ready? I'm not 100% certain what I'm supposed to be doing in this fight. I don't normally tank it. But it works!
No more Candle King! We can be free! But first, the darkness. Darkness can time to flee. Flee to freedom. We can use Big Candle Card to escape.
Whew. Just be leaving, I guess. Oh, we lost our healer. That's not good. I'm just that bad, apparently. impending victory.
Quick, grab some dynamite and let's go!
Huzzah! Click the dynamite.
Wait for me!
No escape!
Whee!
Oh, my head.
I just joined in mid-cart ride. Taking some hits. Blech. Kind of weird without a healer. Here's the Healzor.
Darkness descends.
Why? Hell. I need to stay in the light. Drop it, dude. But why? There we go. Yeah, Hunter did not know what they were doing with the candle. Alright. Just roll. Well, that wasn't too bad, I suppose. Considering we didn't have a healer for that last little bit. Just waiting for someone to roll. Why is it not rolling out? That's weird. It only has 2 left. We'll wait for this, and then we'll try another one. One of the problems, I think, The shield is level 41. I need a new shield. Something fierce. They're just not gonna roll out. Alright, they got it. I was wondering where my battle shout was. There's no loot. Alright. Leave instance group. So it's not bad. As long as I can keep my stuff up. Yeah. Exhaustion. So snares enemies, reduce the movement speed. Interesting. Taunts all enemies. So what was my other one? So I have Mountain Thane, and then I have Colossus. That's your target. Damage damage within 8 yards of it. Deal reduce damage at 8 targets. 22% less damage and are immune to stun knockbacks. So for effects can block, parry, and dodge, and use certain defensive abilities while channeling Demolish. Interesting. Mountain Thane. That's interesting. Some of these are different. There's a target for 70% damage. Up to 8% haste, interesting. This is good to go through and actually read these. multiple punishments may overlap. Do I not have shield wall? Oh, it's over there. Reduce all damage you take by 40% for 8 seconds. Did that whole dungeon without shield wall. Alright. Let's get another one under my belt, shall we? Let's get a griffin too. God, I love that. Just used Avatar. It's fine. It's only a minute cooldown.
But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile. The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beledar. The god sought to kill you, when Captain Dale Cry is protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
This is probably way too much. Somebody leveling up like crazy over there. I should probably face the stage from this guy.
Shame man, your training grounds fall to the intruders!
That was fun. Freaking Paladin is just sending it. Not watching where he's putting those out. Heck yeah! I've actually been playing some Wilds offline, getting used to the bow again. It's kind of been fun. Really need to grab these guys. We're not doing a mythic.
Defeat Dale Cry.
Helena, they have stopped the production of our weapons.
I'm out of range.
I see their gap. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenant.
Probably should have saved Avatar, but it's just an emotional thing. I don't have the armor sets or the stories.
For the Arathi!
Is missing my arm. My arm does.
Dale Cry was an Arathi hero. How could the Priory force him to turn against Halloween?
Are these still lackeys? God! God!
Clang, clang.
They believe that old cruel sister youthfulness to the Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
How many consecrates do you have?
They've served their purpose. Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet. By the Emperor's will! By my holy hammer! Flames wrath. Shielded by flame light. By my holy hammer! The flame empowers me. By fire, I am healed by my shield.
Huzzah!
Defeat.
Murpray has warped the Priory from a place of contemplation to an uprising. Why? She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn against us is madness.
Beledar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength. The Arathi can arm the Arathi will defeat the Nerubians, conquer Kazalgar, and subjugate the world!
No! Such heresy! They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. No better than the Covis.
outriders, Beledar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty.
Stomp the ground. That's all I do, apparently.
The sacred flame will cleanse your blood.
People just be standing and stuff. And I got a ring. 95.
It is done.
Versatility.
These zealots no longer steer our faith
Hell
towards
yeah.
destruction.
Overgrown.
All who
erratic
take
choice.
comfort in the light
Sure.
of the sacred flame, thank you.
Nice. Alright, I kinda, not gonna lie, I kinda like the warrior more than I do the Death Knight. Death Knight feels like I've got a lot to do to keep threat. I feel like warrior's a little more streamlined. Granted, I don't have as much against spells, but I don't know, being able to do that spell reflection every now and again is kind of amazing. It's not bad. Let's see here.
That's it. Lucky doos
Lucky
and loot.
booze and loot. It's also a gun. just a bomb in the claw. Do actually kind of like that. There we go. That's my protection right there. Lordaeron. I wish I had a more Iron Forge themed one. A little bit bigger than that. It's how they do be sometimes. Big old shield. Buckler. No layered armor. What's even the point? Throw away all your armor. Show them who's boss. Helio armor. Hell yeah. You and your pickle armor. It's got spikes on it. It's kind of thinking the ale one. Some dwarf. That, and I'm also trying to find something that at least fits the color scheme as well. I guess it doesn't have to fit the color scheme. I mean, that's pretty cool. See, I can do that shield. And then the weapon. I could do like... I'm sure I had like a magma axe like this one. Maybe I need to change the outfit. Maybe. Do have a few sets I can do. I mean, a lot of them are universal, so I share a lot of these across all characters, which is kind of lame. Volcanic. There's kind of that one. Could have stuff that's not full, because that's only going to show me full sets. A lot of stuff you don't see with that. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, Blackrock. Yeah. Be kind of a fun one to play with. It's kind of for the true steel. I don't know. I was never big on going and getting full sets, you know? Maybe that'll be one of the things I actually go do, is actually go find full sets of things.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummers.
We'll just keep what we have now. I think it'll be fine. Then maybe as we get more stuff, let's run another normal dungeon. See how we do. Ugh. Dun-dun-dun. So, Warrior, definitely enjoying it.
So here we
Blood
are.
Death Knight, we'll see.
High Speaker Eirik. Or is it just Eirik now? He swept in the Hall of Awakening to the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Oh, you sleepy, cowering, timorous beastie.
Oh, I'm feared. Well, I'm going into these guys. Definitely did that on purpose. It's done. Oh, hell. I'm sorry, I forget about the fear. I tried.
What's this? Is that Golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Intractability against protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged.
Just realizing if I have stone.
Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder. All systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door's locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console.
There we go.
Machine speakers. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected! Defense protocols activated! Countermeasures on! Build it up!
Nose itches.
Countermeasures on!
Whoops. Almost just stood
Look
right
for
in
another
that
main
like a
card.
big old
If it's
doofus.
here, we might as well use it. Unless you'd rather walk.
You can always tell how they work.
Was scarred in corruption? Fascinating.
But only slightly. You gotta kill those. Oh.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing.
Just not gonna loot Etna, apparently. If I could get a shield, that would be pretty cool. Cam thing.
There he is. Beyond saving. This seems like poetic justice, but let's finish this.
try and not do that, but... Probably don't be in that. What's up? I got pants. Sweet. GG's, y'all. GG's. Alright. I think we got some good choices. Warrior's not too bad. Definitely gonna be a learning curve for me. And Blood Death Knight we'll have to work on, but I might replace that one with Panda Fu, just depending, because it had a lot going on with it. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright, y'all. Look at this. Imbecilin'. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Alright, y'all. Yeah, it was fun. Trying new stuff, doing new things, all that. But y'all have an absolutely wonderful night. Let's find somebody to raid on out to. Yeah, internet doing good. We didn't have any hiccups today, so it's definitely fixed. Let's see who is online today. Who should we raid on out to? Let's go raid. There's your cabinets, Rex, Taylor, Devil Joe, feel like they're about to eat me instead. I mean, you had all the stuff on your team. I figured they would all eat you. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Goodness. Sayori's online. She playing some Nocturnal 2. That looks kind of fun. I guess excuse me. Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here as always. You're all amazing. Appreciate you. Y'all have an absolutely wonderful night. Make sure when you go over to say hi. They are fun to watch. They are fun to hang out with. And I will see you all tomorrow. We gotta figure out a Final Fantasy to play tomorrow. That was what was voted on. We'll decide which one then. Alright, y'all. Toodles for now. And bye. That's my BRB sticker. Just kidding. Bye.